The headlines. The Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives meets Taiwan's president in California, despite threats of retaliation from China.
I believe our bond is stronger now than at any time or point in my lifetime. And of course, President Tsai is a great champion of that bond.
Western leaders are on a state visit to China as they try to get Beijing to play a bigger role in ending the war in Ukraine. Ukraine's president gets the red carpet treatment in Poland and a pledge of fighter jets. One of the world's biggest online crime websites is shut down by police in 17 countries. Starting with the fact that 4 young children have been killed in an attack on a preschool in southern Brazil. Police say a 25-year-old man entered the nursery and attacked the children before turning himself in. A tornado struck Missouri in the early morning, killing at least 5 people. Local authorities report widespread damage to the area. The storm is one of many to devastate the U.S. South and Midwest. When commenting on the storm, an officer called it heartbreaking to see. The UN chief has strongly condemned the Taliban for barring Afghan women from working for the organization in the country. Secretary General Antonio Guterres says female staff are essential and that this move will harm Afghans. Afghan employees, men and women, have been told to not report to work for the next 48 hours until there's more clarity on the situation. In other news for you today, the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Poland will help form a coalition of Western countries to supply warplanes to Ukraine. Now, he made those comments while on a trip to Poland, where he delivered a speech on a main square in the capital, Warsaw. President Zelensky said Russia would not win a war against Europe when Ukraine and Poland stand shoulder to shoulder.
I would like to say and convey to our partners who are constantly looking for compromises from Ukraine on our accession to NATO that Ukraine will be uncompromising on this question as well. And I am grateful that Poland will be with us on this path. An important point in our relations is the reconstruction of Ukraine. It will bring closer our businesses and our nations. It is important for us that Poland will be one of the main partners in the reconstruction of Ukraine.
I tell you about the former New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, who has bowed out of Parliament with a standing ovation following her farewell speech earlier. Now, the 42-year-old spoke about the honour she has felt representing her country and steering its people through some of the hardest times, including natural disasters, the COVID-19 pandemic and the 2019 Christchurch mosque attack. She shocked the country earlier this year when she announced she was stepping down as Prime Minister and retiring from politics, saying she no longer had enough in the tank.
I do hope I've demonstrated something else entirely. That you can be anxious, sensitive, kind, and wear your heart on your sleeve. You can be a mother or not. You can be an ex-Mormon or not. You can be a nerd, a crier, a hugger. You can be all of these things. And not only can you be here, you can lead just like me. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou.
A visibly emotional Jacinda Ardern there in Parliament making her farewell speech.